The Star of Dawn DLC is exactly how a consumer-focused product should be. Full of passion, great art, new content, and is completely free. The DLC not only provides new bosses and story content, but it also improves and bolsters the base game, making it a more fulfilling experience. I've been lucky enough, thanks to Team 17, to get some early access to the content, and I've barely slept this weekend as I've gushed over this new content. And I'm here to tell you why you should be 100% planning to revisit Custodia when it releases tomorrow on August 4th. This will be a spoiler heavy review. I will try to stay away from some story details like the end, but I suggest you turn back if you want to experience it blind. At the end of the video I'll also give some details on a Steam code giveaway, as Team 17 have also been generous enough to give me 2 Steam codes for Blasphemous. To enter, just like this video and leave a comment with hashtag Blasphemous giveaway. With that being said, let us jump right in. The meat of the new content, including the new storyline, NPCs, and the 5 new bosses, are found in the game's new Game Plus mode, or True Torment mode. Any base game that you have beaten the final boss with, you can ascend from the main menu, starting you on your New Game Plus journey. On a basic level, New Game Plus immediately makes enemies hit harder and more tanky, so it adds an unexpected challenge right off the bat. While your health upgrades and your forever upgrades don't carry over, all your items and mea culpa upgrades do. The first new bit of content that you're introduced to is the new penitence system. At the beginning of your journey, you get a choice of 3 penitences, which are essentially 3 modifiers for your game experience for those who want to challenge themselves further and possibly get some extra rewards. One converts your health bar into health orbs, meaning you can only take as many hits as you have orbs, while your flasks regenerate your orbs over time instead of instantly refilling them. One of the penitents slash your melee damage in half, while giving you a further regeneration, and the final one means your bioflask will not restore your health, but your fervor, and your Tears of Atonement will be dropped with your guilt fragments upon death, much like Souls do in Dark Souls. This penitence system is one of my favourite additions to the game because it adds further challenge for those of us who crave it, and gives us a meaningful choice right at the beginning of the DLC. According to the Steam page update, beating the game with a penitence will give you a new skin and a powerful rosary bead. While you can abandon your modifier if you're struggling with it, you cannot change your penitence if you abandon your first one, so choose wisely. The new questline begins early in the New Game Plus, at the Holy Line, where you can access a new area and reach a new NPC, Hebrael, who has some fantastic dialogue and just looks incredible. Without spoiling the details too much, this sends you on a quest to locate Hebrael in 4 more locations over Custodia, where he imports some new lore before summoning one of the 4 new bosses to face off against. The DLC also introduces a new NPC, Nacimiento, who can be found in the cistern below Albero, and adds his own storyline and can upgrade healing potency of your Bellary flasks using new quest items. This character is one of the best acted dialogues in the game, and really is a benchmark for the quality of the DLC and what you can expect in it.
2 faces greet you, penitent one. My name is Nacimiento. Look at my chest, upon which an ancient visage grows older and older.
The bosses themselves, the Amanecidas, are the stars of the new content, if not the entire game. They have incredible movesets, a great soundtrack, and are incredibly challenging. Each is a unique spin, with a different weapon and dynamic attacks. They are smaller but far more agile bosses than the main game that provide a refreshing new take to the change of pace of the game, where you have to duck, jump, dive and dodge, while take your opportunities to wear them down. Once these have been laid low, you are able to travel to a new area in the game and take on the big bad of the DLC. Without spoiling too much of the final boss, it is a thrilling fight with some epic cinematics and challenging gameplay that is a satisfying conclusion to this incredible game. For me, one of the main attractions of the new DLC is just the love the Game Kitchen have shown the base game. Straight off the bat, the introduction has some new cinematics which now gave greater context and flavour to the lore when beginning your journey. Returning NPCs have been completely revamped to a whole new level, some getting quality new makeovers, quality new voice actors and dialogues, and some being completely redesigned from the bottom up, which makes them far more complete. Throughout the game levels, you will also find additional art assets here and there that add more to the backdrop of what you're exploring in some areas that were quite barren before. It makes the world look prettier and more immersive. Albero, your home hub, has been greatly improved in regards to world building. At a certain point in the game, you get access to the church. Inside, you can donate your Tears of Atonement, and in return the church will flourish and improve. This will also be reflected in the town itself, where it goes from an abandoned hamlet to a bustling town, and this is really satisfying as it gives you a nice idea of sanctuary in this cruel and unforgiving world. More importantly, this will also upgrade the Prey-Doos to the point where you can teleport between the ones you've unlocked. This is a huge chain, and it completely cuts down the time that you'd normally have to be backtracking over the map when you have new places to explore. The map has been completely reworked as well, adding the ability to place map markers down, for example, if you want to remind yourself of a treasure you can't reach yet. It also gives a percentage at the top left of how much you've explored, and all of these are just quality of life improvements which make the exploration experience far more enjoyable, which could be quite challenging before. Best of all, the DLC introduces Custodia's bestest boy, and yes, you can pet the dog. I personally would gladly pay for this DLC, but I do understand why it's free. This is the definitive experience for Blasphemous, and the Game Kitchen wants us all to see their passion project realised. This is how they envisaged the game, with all its improved voice actors, updated NPCs, and I commend them for their vision and decision to share all with us, free of charge. The Star of Dawn isn't just some new content and some new bosses, it is a complete remaster of the original experience, and it should encourage returning and new players alike to visit Custodia. So with all that said, I highly recommend you pick up this DLC, there's no reason you shouldn't, when it drops, so you can experience Custodia in all its true glory, and believe me, it is a completely different experience, and far, far improved. Once again, thanks to Team 17 and the Game Kitchen for allowing me early access, and now it's time for the giveaway. So as I said at the beginning of the video, Team 17 have been kind enough to give me 2 Steam codes for Blasphemous to give away. This is a great time for new players to jump in and experience Blasphemous as it should be played. To enter, simply like this video and comment anything below with hashtag Blasphemous giveaway. I'll close entries on 5 PM EST Friday, and announce it on Twitter and on my channel community page on Saturday. Good luck out there, and get out and face the Star of Dawn.